Welcome to Flavor Street. Thanks for joining this delicious journey. Let's explore new flavors and create tasty memories together. Hot chocolate with local chocolate, a rich, warming beverage made with Faroese chocolate. To make a delicious hot chocolate, you'll need the following ingredients. Ingredients: milk, 2 cups. You can use whole milk, skim milk, or any plant-based milk like almond, oat, or soy. Cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons, unsweetened. Sugar, 1 to 2 tablespoons, adjust to taste. Chocolate, optional, 2 ounces, chopped chocolate or chocolate chips for extra richness. Vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon, optional, for flavor. Salt, a pinch, to enhance the chocolate flavor. Whipped cream or marshmallows, for topping, optional. Instructions: heat the milk. In a small saucepan, heat the milk over medium heat. Stir occasionally to prevent it from burning. Mix the dry ingredients. While the milk is heating, mix the cocoa powder, sugar, and a pinch of salt in a separate small bowl. Combine. Once the milk is hot, but not boiling, add the cocoa powder mixture and stir until smooth and fully dissolved. Add chocolate, optional if you're using chocolate. Add it now and stir until it melts completely, making the hot chocolate richer and creamier. Flavor: stir in vanilla extract if desired. Serve: pour into a mug and top with whipped cream or marshmallows, if desired. Enjoy. Tea with local chocolate, a rich, warming beverage made with Faroese chocolate. Fried fish bites, bite-sized pieces of battered fish, fried until crispy. Here's a simple recipe for making delicious fried fish bites. Ingredients: fish fillets, white fish like cod, tilapia, or haddock are ideal, 1 pound, cut into bite-sized pieces. Flour, 1 cup, for coating. Cornstarch, 1/4 cup, for extra crispiness. Baking powder, 1 teaspoon, helps make the batter light. Salt, 1 teaspoon, or to taste. Black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon. Garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon. Paprika, 1/2 teaspoon, for color and flavor. Cayenne pepper, 1/4 teaspoon, optional, for heat. Egg, 1 large, beaten. Cold water or sparkling water, 1/2 cup, or enough to make a batter consistency. Oil, for frying, vegetable oil or canola oil works well. Instructions: prepare the fish. Pat the fish pieces dry with paper towels to remove any excess moisture, ensuring they fry up crispy. Season the fish. Lightly season the fish pieces with a pinch of salt and pepper. Set them aside. Make the batter. In a mixing bowl, combine the flour, cornstarch, baking powder, salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and cayenne, if using. Add the beaten egg and mix well. Gradually add the cold water, or sparkling water, and stir until a smooth batter forms. The batter should be thick enough to coat the back of a spoon but thin enough to dip the fish pieces easily. Heat the oil. Pour about 2 to 3 inches of oil into a deep pan or skillet. Heat the oil over medium-high heat until it reaches 350 degrees Fahrenheit 175 degrees Celsius, or a small drop of batter sizzles when added to the oil. Coat the fish. Dip the fish pieces into the batter, ensuring they are fully coated. Fry the fish. Carefully drop the battered fish pieces into the hot oil. Fry in batches to avoid overcrowding the pan. Cook for about 3 to 4 minutes or until golden brown and crispy, flipping them halfway through. Drain. Use a slotted spoon to remove the fried fish from the oil and place them on a plate lined with paper towels to drain any excess oil. Serve. Serve the fried fish bites hot with dipping sauces such as tartar sauce, garlic aioli, or a squeeze of lemon. Torshavn Street Burger, a signature burger from local street food vendors. The Torshavn Street Burger is a unique and delicious burger inspired by the flavors and culinary influences of the Faroe Islands, particularly from the capital city, Torshavn. Here's a recipe inspired by the local ingredients and street food culture. Ingredients: for the burger patties: ground beef or lamb, a popular choice in the Faroe Islands, 1 pound, 450 g. Salt, half a teaspoon. Black pepper, a quarter teaspoon. Garlic powder, half a teaspoon. Onion powder, half a teaspoon. Olive oil or vegetable oil, for frying. For the toppings. Cheese, preferably a mild cheese like Havarti or cheddar, 2 slices. Pickled red onions, a few rings, you can pickle them yourself or use store-bought. Lettuce, a few fresh leaves. Tomato, 1, sliced. Smoked salmon, optional but a nod to Faroese cuisine. Crispy bacon, 2 strips, optional for added crunch. Rye or whole wheat burger buns, 2, for a unique twist compared to regular white buns. For the sauce. Mayonnaise, a quarter cup. Mustard, 1 tablespoon, Dijon or yellow. Honey, 1 teaspoon, for a sweet touch. Lemon juice, 1 teaspoon, for freshness. Salt and pepper, to taste. Instructions. Prepare the burger patties. In a bowl, combine the ground beef or lamb, salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Mix gently until just combined. Be careful not to overmix, as this can make the patties tough. Form the mixture into 2 equal-sized patties, pressing them down slightly in the center to prevent them from puffing up too much while cooking. Make the sauce. In a small bowl, whisk together the mayonnaise, mustard, honey, and lemon juice. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Set aside. Cook the patties. Heat a skillet or grill pan over medium-high heat and add a small amount of oil. Cook the burger patties for 4 to 5 minutes on each side or until they reach your desired doneness. In the last minute of cooking, place a slice of cheese on top of each patty and cover with a lid to melt the cheese. Toast the buns. While the patties cook, lightly toast the burger buns in a pan or on the grill until golden brown. Assemble the burgers. Spread a generous amount of the sauce on the bottom half of each toasted bun. Place a lettuce leaf on top of the sauce, followed by a tomato slice and a few rings of pickled red onion. Place the cooked patty with melted cheese on top of the vegetables. Add a layer of smoked salmon, if using, and crispy bacon strips for extra flavor. Top with the other half of the toasted bun. Serve. Serve the Torshavn Street burger immediately with some crispy fries or a side salad for a complete meal. Cinnamon rolls, soft, sweet rolls with cinnamon and sugar, perfect for a snack. Here's a recipe for soft, sweet cinnamon rolls. Ingredients. For the dough. All-purpose flour, 3½ cups, plus extra for rolling. Sugar, a quarter cup. Instant yeast, 2¼ teaspoons, 1 packet. Salt, 1 teaspoon. Whole milk, 1 cup, warm, about 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 43 degrees Celsius. Butter, ½ cup, melted. Egg, 1 large. Vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. For the cinnamon filling. Brown sugar, ½ cup. Ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons. Butter, a quarter cup, softened. For the icing, optional. Powdered sugar, 1 cup. Milk, 2 tablespoons, more if needed for consistency. Vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. Instructions. Prepare the dough. Activate the yeast, in a bowl, combine the warm milk and sugar. Stir to dissolve, then sprinkle the yeast over the top. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, until it becomes frothy and bubbly. Mix the dough. In a large mixing bowl, combine 3 cups of flour and salt. Add the yeast mixture, melted butter, egg, and vanilla extract. Stir to combine. Knead the dough, gradually add the remaining ½ cup of flour, a little at a time, until the dough comes together. Turn it out onto a floured surface and knead for 5 to 7 minutes, until smooth and elastic. Alternatively, you can use a stand mixer with a dough hook. Let the dough rise, form the dough into a ball and place it in a greased bowl. Cover with a clean kitchen towel and let it rise in a warm place for 1 to 1.5 hours, or until it doubles in size. Make the cinnamon filling. In a small bowl, mix together the brown sugar and cinnamon. In another bowl, soften the butter to room temperature, which will be spread onto the dough. Assemble the cinnamon rolls. Once the dough has risen, punch it down gently to release any air bubbles. On a floured surface, roll the dough into a rectangle, about 16 by 12 inches. Spread the softened butter evenly over the dough, leaving a small border around the edges. Sprinkle the cinnamon sugar mixture evenly over the buttered dough. Roll and slice. Starting from one of the long edges, tightly roll the dough into a log. Slice the rolled dough into 12 even pieces using a sharp knife or dental floss. This helps create clean cuts without squashing the dough. Let the rolls rise. Grease a 9x13-inch baking dish and arrange the cinnamon rolls in the dish. Cover with a kitchen towel and let them rise for another 30 to 45 minutes until they puff up. Bake. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit 175 degrees Celsius. Bake the rolls for 20 to 25 minutes, or until they are golden brown and cooked through. Make the icing optional. While the rolls are baking, prepare the icing. In a bowl, whisk together the powdered sugar, milk, and vanilla extract until smooth. Add more milk if needed to achieve your desired consistency. Frost and serve. Once the rolls are done baking, remove them from the oven and let them cool for about 5 minutes before drizzling with the icing. Sushi with Faroese fish, sushi made using the freshest fish from the surrounding waters. Making sushi with Faroese fish is a wonderful way to incorporate high-quality, fresh fish from the Faroe Islands into a sushi dish. The Faroe Islands are known for their exceptional fish, particularly salmon, which can be used in various types of sushi. Here's a simple and delicious recipe for sushi featuring Faroese salmon. Ingredients. For the sushi rice. Sushi rice, 2 cups, short grain rice. Water, 2½ cups, for cooking the rice. Rice vinegar, 1/4 cup. Sugar, 2 tablespoons. Salt, 1/2 tsp. For the sushi. Faroese salmon, fresh or lightly cured, 8 ounces, cut into thin slices. Nori sheets, 4, seaweed sheets. Cucumber, 1, julienne. Avocado, 1, sliced. Pickled ginger, for serving. Wasabi, for serving. Soy sauce, for dipping. Optional garnishes. Sesame seeds, toasted. Chives or green onions, finely sliced. Radish, thinly sliced, for a crunchy, fresh flavor. Instructions. Prepare the sushi rice. Rinse the sushi rice under cold water until the water runs clear to remove excess starch. In a saucepan, combine the rinsed rice and water. Bring to a boil, then reduce the heat to low and cover. Simmer for 15 to 20 minutes or until the rice is tender and the water is absorbed. Remove from heat and let it sit, covered, for 10 minutes. While the rice is resting, mix the rice vinegar, sugar, and salt in a small bowl. Heat gently in the microwave or on the stove just until the sugar dissolves. Gently fold the vinegar mixture into the cooked rice using a wooden spoon or spatula. Let the rice cool to room temperature. Prepare the Faroese salmon. If you're using raw Faroese salmon, ensure it is fresh and sushi grade. Slice the salmon into thin pieces, about 1/4 inch thick, against the grain of the fish. Assemble the sushi rolls. Place a sheet of nori, shiny side down, on a bamboo sushi mat or flat surface. With wet hands, spread a thin layer of the cooled sushi rice evenly over the nori, leaving a small border at the top edge, about 1 inch. Lay a few slices of Faroese salmon in the center of the rice, along with strips of cucumber and avocado. Carefully roll the sushi from the bottom, using the mat to keep the roll tight, until you reach the top edge where there is no rice. Use a little water to seal the edge of the nori. Slice the rolls. Using a sharp knife, slice the roll into bite-sized pieces, about 6 to 8 pieces per roll. You may want to dip the knife in water between cuts to prevent the rice from sticking. Serve. Arrange the sushi pieces on a plate. Optionally, garnish with toasted sesame seeds, sliced radish, or green onions. Serve with pickled ginger, a small bowl of soy sauce, and a dab of wasabi for a traditional sushi experience. Kafi OG cake, coffee and cake, traditional Faroese cakes, such as the beloved kransekaka, often enjoyed with a cup of coffee. Kafi OG cake, coffee and cake, is a classic combination, popular in the Faroe Islands and many Scandinavian countries. A warm cup of coffee pairs perfectly with a delicious slice of cake for a comforting treat. Here's a simple recipe for a traditional Faroese-style cake you can enjoy with your coffee. Faroese-style cake, rabarbarkaka, rhubarb cake. This cake is moist, flavorful, and easy to make, featuring rhubarb, a common ingredient in Faroese desserts. Ingredients. For the cake: butter, half a cup, softened. Sugar, 1 cup. Eggs, 2 large. Flour, 1½ cups, all-purpose. Baking powder, 1½ tsp. Salt, 1/4 tsp. Milk, half a cup. Vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. For the topping: rhubarb, 2 cups, fresh or frozen, cut into small pieces. Sugar, 1/4 cup, for sprinkling on top. Cinnamon, 1/2 tsp, optional, for flavor. Instructions. Prepare the cake. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit 175 degrees Celsius. Grease and flour a round or square cake pan, 8-inch/20 cm. In a large bowl, beat the softened butter and sugar together until light and fluffy. Add the eggs one at a time, beating well after each addition. Stir in the vanilla extract. In a separate bowl, whisk together the flour, baking powder, and salt. Gradually add the dry ingredients to the wet mixture, alternating with the milk. Mix until just combined, don't overmix. Add the rhubarb. Gently fold in the chopped rhubarb into the batter. 3. Bake the cake. Pour the batter into the prepared pan. Spread it out evenly. Sprinkle the top with sugar and cinnamon, if using. Bake for 35 to 40 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean, and the top is golden brown. Cool and serve. Let the cake cool in the pan for 10 minutes before transferring it to a wire rack to cool completely. Lamb hot dog, a hot dog made with local Faroese lamb sausage. A lamb hot dog offers a flavorful twist on the classic hot dog, using lamb sausage or ground lamb for a rich and savory taste. The lamb is often a popular choice in the Faroe Islands and other Scandinavian regions due to its distinct flavor and tenderness. Here's a simple recipe to make a lamb hot dog at home. Ingredients. For the lamb sausages: ground lamb, 1 pound, 450 g. Garlic, 2 cloves, minced. Fresh parsley, 2 tablespoons, chopped. Ground cumin, 1/2 teaspoon. Ground coriander, 1/2 teaspoon. Ground paprika, 1 teaspoon. Salt, 1/2 teaspoon. Black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon. Red onion, 1/4 cup, finely chopped, optional, for extra flavor. Olive oil, 1 tablespoon, for cooking. For assembling the lamb hot dog. Hot dog buns, choose soft, hearty buns. Toppings, optional, but highly recommended. Pickled onions. Lettuce or arugula. Tomato slices. Mustard or aioli. Cheese, feta or a mild cheese, crumbled or sliced. Instructions. Prepare the lamb sausage mixture. In a large mixing bowl, combine the ground lamb, garlic, fresh parsley, ground cumin, ground coriander, ground paprika, salt, and black pepper. If you like, you can also add finely chopped red onion for an extra savory touch. Mix everything together with your hands or a spoon until fully incorporated. If the mixture is too sticky, you can refrigerate it for about 20 minutes to make shaping the sausages easier. Shape the sausages. Divide the lamb mixture into 4 equal portions. Roll each portion into a sausage shape, about the length of your hot dog buns. Cook the lamb sausages. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil in a skillet or on a grill pan over medium heat. Add the lamb sausages and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, turning occasionally, until the sausages are fully cooked through and golden brown on all sides. If you're grilling, cook them on medium heat for about 8 to 10 minutes, turning often to get an even cook. Toast the buns. While the sausages are cooking, lightly toast the hot dog buns on the grill or in a skillet until golden and slightly crispy. Assemble the lamb hot dogs. Place each cooked lamb sausage into a toasted bun. Add your desired toppings. For a more traditional approach, you can go with mustard, pickled onions, and lettuce. If you're feeling adventurous, try adding arugula, tomato slices, crumbled feta cheese, or a bit of aioli. Serve and enjoy. Serve the lamb hot dogs immediately with a side of fries or a fresh salad. These lamb hot dogs offer a unique and flavorful take on the classic hot dog, and they pair wonderfully with a cold beverage like beer or a refreshing soda. Smoked salmon sandwiches, soft rye bread with creamy butter and smoked salmon. Smoked salmon sandwiches are a delicious and elegant choice, perfect for breakfast, brunch, or a light lunch. The rich, smoky flavor of the salmon pairs wonderfully with creamy spreads and fresh vegetables. Here's a simple and tasty recipe for smoked salmon sandwiches. Ingredients. For the sandwiches: smoked salmon, 4 ounces, 120 g, thinly sliced. Bread, 4 slices, baguette, rye, whole grain, or any bread of your choice. Cream cheese, 4 ounces, 120 g, softened, can also use goat cheese or mascarpone for a different flavor. Lemon, 1, thinly sliced. Cucumber, 1/2, thinly sliced. Fresh dill, a few sprigs, chopped or substitute with chives or parsley. Red onion, 1/4, thinly sliced, optional. Capers, 1 tablespoon, optional. Salt, to taste. Black pepper, to taste. Instructions. Prepare the sandwich ingredients. Slice the bread into thick slices, if not pre-sliced. Thinly slice the cucumber, red onion, and lemon. If you like, you can lightly toast the bread to give it a bit of crunch. Spread the cream cheese. Spread a generous layer of cream cheese on one side of each slice of bread. This will act as a creamy base to complement the smoked salmon. Assemble the sandwiches. Place a few slices of smoked salmon on top of the cream cheese layer. Add a few slices of cucumber and red onion on top of the salmon. Sprinkle with freshly chopped dill and optionally add some capers for extra tang. Add lemon and season. Place a thin slice of lemon on top for a fresh citrusy touch. Season with a pinch of salt and a few cracks of black pepper to enhance the flavors. Serve. Top with the second slice of bread to complete the sandwich. Cut into halves or quarters for easy serving.